90 days is not nearly enough time for you to get to know your future life partner, is it? Happily Ever After is one of the most popular spin-offs of 90 Day Fiance. In this show, we see how the lives of the most memorable couples from the original show have changed since they tied the knot. Fans have eagerly watched episodes after episode of the show in hopes of not missing anything. Now, they tend to think they know everything about the show. But do they? Welcome back to our channel. Today, we bring with us a really interesting video. We're going to tell you some truths about 90 Day Fiance Happily Ever After. These are the facts that not many of the fans are aware of, but would absolutely love to know. So get ready to have your mind blown, and oh, don't forget to bring some popcorn with you. Now, we're not going to make you wait anymore. Let's dive right into it. Number 1. Very low salary. Let's start with one of the most terrible truths about Happily Ever After. Contrary to the popular belief, the couples don't get paid all that much. This was made clear when a lot of members of the cast made their GoFundMe accounts. They were charging their fans for video messages. Most of them weren't successful in earning this way. For example, Danielle Mullins had to stop using her GoFundMe accounts because she was not able to earn more than around $650 through it. One reason for this is because 90 Day Fiance pays around $1,000 to $1,500 per episode to cast members. The only way you can increase this amount is if you get asked to return to the Happily Ever After. However, members of the cast revealed that this usually isn't a very large increase either. Another issue regarding salaries is that the foreign cast members can't earn without facing many complications. According to a source, they don't have to get paid because they have to wait for a work permit. They only get paid if the filming takes place in their country. Number 2. Toxic fandom. One of these successful couples of the franchise, Russ and Paola, have been happily married since their first appearance in the show. The couple had their first child in 2019. It may seem to people that they had it easy, but even though they seem to be doing well enough, Paola reveals that it wasn't always like this. She said that, "At the beginning for me, it was really hard. My English was really bad, so I needed to ask my husband what these people were saying about me. Now, this is my 5th season. It's like no matter what you do, people are going to talk bad or good, and you just have to deal with it. You can be the best version of yourself, but some people are not going to agree with that." However, Russ just prefers to stay low on social media. He says it really is distracting because you get engulfed in it. Number 3. The cast doesn't like each other all that much. Fans think that it's only the couples that fight among themselves, but they're wrong. Sometimes, different members of the cast also end up hating each other. As an example, we take Colt Johnson and Chantel Everett. They are both halves of 2 different couples who got into a disagreement off camera. While the cast was in the dressing rooms, Chantel asked Colt if he was happy without Larissa, as they had split up. Johnson sarcastically replied, "Oh yeah, I'm totally happy. I love going through a divorce. I love going through the stress and drama." This led to a heated argument, divorce being the topic, where Chantel claimed that Colt loved his mom more than his ex-partner. He wasn't very polite in telling her to shut up either. Chantel continued to berate him about his love for his mother. Things got heated very quickly when no one seemed to back down. The fight was finally resolved by Pedro dragging his wife out the room. Number 4. Always being on the camera isn't that easy. Being on screen may be fun, but you may not be always comfortable with it. Despite the fact that Pedro and Chantel have their own show besides 90 Day Fiance, they still admit that life on cameras is not easy. In an interview, Chantel said, "It's hard to be vulnerable under the public eye. You feel like you're in a fishbowl, but after a while, you forget that the cameras are there." She also said that, "I really wanted to be a part of the show because I wanted to show everyone how perfect I thought my relationship was." After being on 90 Day Fiance, she realized that there's no such thing as a perfect relationship, and we all have our flaws. That's it for today. What are your thoughts on this? You weren't expecting this, were you? Be sure to let us know in the comment section. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give the video a thumbs up. Your response is actually what keeps us going. Stay tuned for more content. We'll see you later.